Hey folks, welcome again. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. If I haven't said it, subscribe. And also this is not legal or financial advice. This is just to help you. So I just had to say that disclaimer. Okay, so why is standing out so important in your business? Why is it that it directly affects the zero sum game, the race to the bottom game, the one where all of the big players put out three bids that you bid on, and it's about getting the lowest price. Well, how do we design a business that doesn't have to play that game? Well, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you. Now, certainly in this short little video, there's a lot more pieces to it, but I'm going to give you the high level concept, okay? So let me share my screen, all right? Just give me a second. Share, where's share screen? Hold on. Oh, there it is. Sorry. Sure. Okay, so why is standing out important? I said it. Um, it directly affects prices and profit and revenue. So the best way I can explain this is using two examples that are not related to the industry now. If you can go find ones in this industry, but I think it's more beneficial to tell you ones from other industries so that you think about it and you think, how can I do something similar to that? Or, but there is a process. As I've said in other videos, it's not just about, you like you can do it, but there's a way to do it to address some things and without saying the words, because I don't want to give everything away. And there's a way to do it and there's a process. And I have that formula. But let's talk about it. Okay, so Harley Davidson motorcycles. I mean, what does that mean to you? It means something to me. There's something that brand has done that we can do with your business. I'm not saying you're going to be the next Harley Davidson. I'm not saying that because that's going to be a tall order unless you have big dreams and big aspirations, but maybe you do. And we can do that. But on a small scale in your local community, we can put this something together that interests your buyers, interests your employees, that will make you stand out. So, what did Harley Davidson do? They created something around their product. So, you can buy a Suzuki, a Yamaha, a Honda that looks just like a Harley Davidson, but it is not a Harley Davidson. And Harley Davidson's price reflects that. They're more expensive, but people are willing to pay that. There's no shortage of people buying Harley Davidson motorcycles. And the reason for that is because they did something more with their brand. They created an emotion with it. They created a feeling that when you ride a Harley Davidson, everybody knows it and you know it. You feel like a man, you feel tough, you feel awesome. It's like I'm on a Harley, I'm going for a cruise. There's the sound. We all love the sound. And if you don't, there's something wrong with you. But so that's what it is. It's creating that emotional thing. We buy for other reasons than money. And if there's the biggest lesson I ever learned is that it's always about price until it's about something else. And that's what I'm telling you is that people don't care about price if it solves something bigger than that. And that is what we need to identify. So just going and doing this, if maybe go do it. But if you don't, I can show you and teach you in the webinar and further into the course. But this is about creating something bigger than just your sheet metal box or your machined part or something. It's about creating a culture and a feeling that that person gets to address their pain points. The client's pain point is really the focus here. What is it that they need solved? And then designing your marketing and your business culture internally and externally around that. And that's what Harley Davidson did. So that's one example. one really good one that's hard to forget because we all see Harley. And every time you see a Harley Davidson motorcycle now, you're going to think, oh, yeah, there's that thing that Greg said. That's your reticular activator, which is it's like when you buy a new car and then you see all the same cars on the road as yours. It's the reticular activator in your mind because you're aware of it. So you will see it now. And the same thing applies to the FedEx symbol. There's something in the FedEx symbol that is there, and you don't see it until I would point it out to you. And that if you want to come back and tell me what that is, I will. But here's another example. And these things are what we call market dominating positions, or in short, MDPs. So it makes you the dominant one in your local area, or in this case, on a national scale. It's like Harley Davidson, or international actually. And Domino's Pizza did the same thing. So at one time they really became a success because they had college students. They knew their demographic was college students. They wanted their pizza and they wanted it fast. So they created a marketing campaign that said, if you do not get your pizza in 40 minutes or less, or 40 minutes or less, you will get the pizza for free. So that appeals to an audience that doesn't have a lot of money. That if it is 40 minutes late, we're gonna. I've done it myself. Turn the timer on, and I've gotten the pizza for free, because they kept their word on it. And that, and all of this stuff is, it's important to say. You can't just say this stuff. You gotta back it up with actions. But they did that, and that made them a super wild, crazy success that we now know of Domino's Pizza, where they catered to the college students that were drinking late at night. They wanted a pizza fast. So if it wasn't there in 40 minutes or less, it was free. So either it's free or it's there in 40 minutes. So it was brilliant. It worked really well. So that is another market dominating position tailored to their client base and what their client base wants. It's not about you as a business owner. When people come to your website, they don't care about how many square feet you got. They don't care about how many trucks you got. They don't care. They don't care. They care about their problems. And that's why your web page and your marketing and your sales and the through line in your business needs to be about what's important to them, not what's important to you. So it's your job as a business owner to know your clients so well that you can tailor a marketing campaign around them. So I can tell you how to do that. It's not overly complicated, but sometimes you just don't know these things until you have somebody. But if you do know, run with it. So this and many other things we'll touch on in the webinar. And if I haven't said it already, subscribe to the channel. There's more of these coming. And this is great. I love doing this. So I'm adding value to your life, I hope. Comment below. I will be having a Q&A at the end of the webinar for any questions you have, whether it's technical in the industry stuff or if it's high level business strategy or financial stuff. So thank you very much, and we'll see you in the next one.